going on, everybody? This is Phantom Sessions. My name is Tobias, once again, aka Precise Connor, aka The Phantom. Um, Today, a special guest is here with me. Like I said, I've always wanted everyone that was brothers to me, sisters to me, to come onto the show. And like I said, outside of where we would have my last guest, Deezy, with music and going to school together. I felt the Army was my college. What a frat brother. What a friend. My sponsor, my brother. We got my man's Juanito. My man's, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
Yes, sir, man. It's been I've known you since I was 19 years old. The I know you
Yeah.
the day I got to the unit, I met you.
I think it
And
was like 2015.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
long time.
Long
Yes,
time, man. It's been a long time, brother.
right. Yes, sir. You know it. And it's been weird because man, everybody told me, man, you think it's going to not be, you think it's going to be easy when you get home, when you go home? Like, I don't know. And I haven't been able to connect with anybody. I'll talk to y'all on Facebook here and there, but it sucks because I want to see you guys and I want to travel. Can't really do too much, but I'm just getting back stable and everything. So, um, doing this right here is just the start. You feel me?
Most definitely, most definitely. We all had to start something when we got back home, man. The same to me. Like I was able to can really connect with anybody. If either way, if I was able to travel, I couldn't. People was busy working. Everybody got a life. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, you've had a life that a lot of people, especially my peers in my generation, could never really fathom because we're from America. We're born and raised here. You come from Manila, and you used to tell me when we first met and everything, just getting to know each other, how everything was when you were a kid and came to America. And while you were in the army, I believe you stated to me you went back to see how your old childhood home was. So just kind of like give a little background of how you were growing up in Manila.
I mean, and wasn't exactly, and I moved there, but I wasn't exactly in Manila. But where we live, man, it's kind of where I was born. There were no like running water. You gotta fetch that in a well, and
Mm.
it's a bit different. It's an old school days in the and then we didn't have phones. We didn't have lines like that. I mean, we had a running electric at a time, but that was just for keeping lights and certain things on, and that's about it. But comes to water and privilege of living in America, it's a bit more privileged to me. I mean, it's a little bit more smoother. You got everything on, but then it costs a lot of money up here. But I mean, you can get the job here, and it's a lot harder over there. You gotta have a college degree to get certain jobs,
Mm.
even in certain factories or so. They're looking for you know finishing school and stuff. But I moved. I was 12, so it's been. I was a kid. I was privileged enough to kind of grow up here in America, to like go to school and then graduate here and then move on with my life as an adult.
Right.
So and then being an adult experiencing the Philippines, no, I haven't. Childhood wise, yes, I've experienced being home, and it's a bit different. We're closer to our neighbors. That's the big, over here it's
Yeah.
a lot more of mind your business, you know what I'm saying, and move on.
Yeah. A lot of stigma here. A lot of stigma in America, and I noticed that like not just you, but even when you remember Sar Makumba
Oh
in
yeah,
Hotel,
I do.
yeah. So he told me when he was growing up in Nigeria how everyone was a community. It was always family. It wasn't just your family. It was um, people that were in the neighborhood, not even just your closest neighbors. It would be people that would come over to his home, his family home, and would tend to the kids, would tend to any animals that they've had, anything going on in the house. And it was just a real communal upbringing. It wasn't just his family upbringing, it's a communal upbringing. So,
Right.
um,
That's exactly how it was. I mean, in Christmas we just kind of just have a block, but like the whole street is kind of lit up, and we're all together and spending time. And it's a lot different. It's a big difference moving up here. It's definitely a shocking for how not close you are with your neighbors. Because over there we pretty much spend holidays together, and we have fiesta. You know what I'm saying? Where we kind of celebrate our whole thing. Everybody pitch in and everybody just cook, bring it to the table and go at it, you know?
hell yeah, hell yeah. Because I mean, hell, I can't even remember one time I could say, like in my family, that I really spent a Christmas with like everyone. Because, for me, um, as most people that know me know, I'm the baby of five. I have three sisters. All my sisters are 21 years and older than me,
Right.
21 plus years. So all of them were grown women, had children, had their own place, and I'm just growing up in it. So I don't really see all I see is, damn, they older than me, but I didn't really see like how significant it was, like to look at your sister could be old enough to be your mother, and you really didn't feel that closeness. And I guess because it's so far apart, the age difference, we never really got to connect until we were older. When I became an adult, to actually do those connections and really just have that brother sisterly relationship. I never really got that as a kid. It was kind of like a external, or what you could say, an extra maternal figure, because they were so
Right.
much older than me. They were 30 when I was 50. Well, I was five. I mean, they're 30. I'm five. I'm 30 now, and they're 55, 54, and 51. So it's like, dude, I'll never catch up to them. Never. So I
Sure.
just, I just look
Definitely.
at that like I look at other people, what they go through, and just being in other countries, and the fight that they have, and especially you have a lot of fight and strength in you that you didn't see, like how the shit was going on in the army. You didn't really see it as like a big deal. You didn't really look at it to an extent where it took you out of your character. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna let that. I mean, it's just comparing to life, like growing up, knowing that this is all we had and we were grateful for it, and then coming up here, anything you should be grateful for anything you was taken, but at the same time, it's all through your hard work. I mean, you can't just expect to like people cater or give things to you. You kind of just have to work hard for it. You want to reach something, you got to go get it. I mean, that's what implicated to us. Because, I mean, I grew up real poor, man. I mean, we had a house at one point when I was 5 years old where it was just basically a basic hut. Didn't even have electricity. I mean, it's made out of banana leaves and strings, and that's like, we call it kubo, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's pretty much that's all it is. And then you come here, of course you get. I mean, I gotta be more grateful for my mom working hard, able to come up here and then able to bring just us three at least to support because it's six of us. And I'm the youngest person, the youngest two, you know. But I mean, that's the difference. I do have connection with my brothers and sisters that's older than me, way older than me, that have kids in their own family and so. But I know that my mom's plan was for us able to help them through. Like I put my two nieces to college, you know what I'm saying, while I was
Mm.
in the army, you know,
Hell yeah.
because my sisters couldn't afford that. So
Proud of that right there, because to hear that, I don't. You never told me. I never really asked, and it's just now I'm growing up now a little more mature than I was. Definitely, I was very immature in them days, because of the fact that I
right,
had to be
the
there.
same thing of it.
Yeah, but it's a difference with me than with you because you made your way there. You did what you had to do, and you didn't complain. I necessarily did complain, and I'll tell you, just because of I didn't want to be there. To be honest with you, I didn't want to be there. I didn't see at the time. I didn't see what is my purpose here. I'm going to be, because I'm black. So it's a difference in how the system works there, and I'm trying to figure it out. And all my thing was what I should have learned through you was really just do your job. Don't worry about what's going on personally or what's going towards you at that time, whatever the leadership is doing or whatever other soldiers are doing or whatever the hard work. Use that and grow on it. And I didn't get it then. I really wish I went in my later years, probably in my mid 20s. I probably would understood and grasp it better. But I'm glad that I went when I did because the people that I came along with didn't allow me to fail. You were especially one of the ones that didn't allow me to fall while I was there. When you left, that was like all the other bullshit started happening, and it I tell you, man, when you were gone, that made my whole time in the army suck exponentially because it was like now I have to go and find new people to, pretty much hang out with. I met you since day one. You, Francesca, um, Averill. I've known y'all from the first day I came to Fort Bliss. So when you left and you were out, you was going home. That bothered me because I already had at the time, when we were deployed, I lost my grandfather, then my uncle and my aunt died within 2, 3 days. My great aunt, which was my grandfather's remaining sibling, she had died right after my uncle, and I couldn't go to the funeral, so I was already with a mess with that, and then you're leaving. I was
Yes.
just like, took me out, man.
Man, I understand, man, but things happens in life we have no control of. Um, I don't know if you believe in God, but like things are, our whole life is written, I feel like, and you just gotta keep going. You gotta have faith and believe in Him, and just kind of just go toward. But at the same time, you have to build your character. I mean, it's all character building to us for certain people that we just have to trying to achieve what we have to do, and sometimes it costs something dearly. And growing up, I've come to realize that, because we was young. We was doing a lot of stuff,
Yeah,
man. I mean, we was the partying and stuff, man.
yeah,
Like we was going hard at it, but at the same time, like I had to come to realize none of that really, like I'm glad I met great people like y'all, like you and Mesa. I still talk to Mesa, man, and
Oh man,
Broussard moved over here, bro.
Bassard?
Um,
Oh, I thought that.
yeah, Broussard's back. He's in, and I talked to him a lot recently. I'm supposed to link up. He went to San Antonio recently, and so link up. He just bought a house up here, and I guess he got out like last year.
That's
Just
good.
got out. He couldn't stand it either. He couldn't stay longer. I mean, that's all he talked about. He's like, man, I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah,
And I mean, the army was a lot, but I mean, it was definitely. I mean, it's kind of sucks how I got out. What I'm saying, I did wanted to do another term, but um, I did get kicked out.
yeah. I
While
didn't
we
want to say
can.
that, man. I didn't want to put that on you, but
Oh
yeah,
no, it's good, man. I never, I got nothing to lie about or to hold nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
To yourself, because I mean it's not the end of my journey of my life. You know what I'm saying? It was a great experience. I was able to learn a lot. Through that process. That's all about it. It is for like just growing up, honestly. I mean, now I'm just more focused on like, oh, what else am I doing? Experience new things, new life. Like I just renewed my passport. I want to go travel more, but at the same time, I have to fix myself here. Um, outcome, but yes, for people wise in the army was like a family of like it's a lot more comfortable
Yeah,
with people than being outside. Nowadays, like being out, like it is harder, man, to link up with people, understanding more because they brought us, with the integrity ways and people how people treat you and stuff. And the army was the people that we was and our group was a lot more toward that than nowadays. Like you
yeah,
can really I couldn't really just mingle with everybody back, like being in socialize with everybody here when I got out also because I can't. It's not the same, you know what I'm
no, it's
saying?
not same.
It's definitely not the same, man. It's like I still do it, and I like wished upon to, I'm just trying to work harder nowadays and trying to, be better so I could do maybe, I could come up with something where I do a reunion with all of us, where I can afford it, set everybody up, even fly people out if I can, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hell
that's
yeah.
that's the toward the goal I'm trying to go to, man. I'm just trying to go a goal of like getting, you know, tough. And I when I got out too, man, I never really till now, I never look into like our benefits of getting out, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
Right.
even but I'm trying to now, it took me freaking well, how long we been out? I got out in 2017,
Hmm.
so it's been a while, man, and I'm just now grasping it. Like I haven't even finished no schooling or anything. I should have. Like it's just things. Like when I got out, I wasn't all to myself, man. I was also going through certain things with a divorce and stuff. It was a lot. But oh well, man. I mean, like I said, I put it all toward God and just keep going. Just work hard toward
Absolutely.
what I can, man.
I tell my mom all the time, right? Because, like, when I got out, how I got out was my knee. You know, everyone knew in the
Right.
section my knee was the problem. I've had a Osgood-Schlatter's disease on my left femur, where my left fibula is out of place. So it caused me extreme pain and discomfort when we ran. And we used to, I mean, look, Fort Bliss, you running, and that was some
Yeah.
high
Oh
ass
yeah.
altitude. You know, it was right behind Denver in the altitude game. You know, 4,800 feet above sea level is tough shit. You know, so we running
Right.
4 5 miles every other day
And you
and
ran
working the
in the
defense.
canyon too, man.
Oh,
Don't
the
forget about the
canyon! Oh my God,
canyon.
bro!
How
Remember
about
the
it?
first? Remember the first time I ran the canyon? I was like, this shit gonna
Yes.
be tough, right? And I'm going up the canyon. I was like, oh, this is tough. And we were civvies that day, so I'm going up the canyon. I'm like, okay, this is hard. I'm like, this is not hard like bad. Like this is hard as shit. I love this. And we're going up. We're going up. When we came back down was the worst fucking part, cause you had to catch your
Yeah.
balance. You really
Right.
had to catch your
Right.
balance. If you trip or bust your ass, you're rolling down. You're probably gonna take a few more with you. So
Right. Right,
be
man.
careful,
That
man.
was that was it, man. That was the yeah. And even our baton runs was crazy, man. I mean, like
Hmm.
we had the mentality to like not fall off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what my mentality was. I was very like not to like competitive bad with people, but I'm very competitive inside myself, even through
right.
work here. Like I as a civilian is I'm just very like I mean I wanna achieve it or like do better the next, but it's a motivation. But I want the same people that's right beside me that I'm competitive with to be competitive with me. So it's like it brings up the motivation up to like do so, and yeah, we had some crazy stuff, man. I mean, we run from East Bliss to Main Bliss. I mean, that was some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, only
Really?
half of the whole, like thousands of people was only half we can make it. You know what I'm saying? And then we had some crazy leadership. That was tough, man. That was definitely
Yeah.
tough. It was like I don't know how y'all. It was like, man, you been in the army for how long?
I'm surprised you stayed as long as you did the way it was with us. I mean, I've seen my friends now, like from middle school in Springfield. A few of them went in the army now in their late 20s, you know, going into their 30s, And I laughed
Yeah.
my ass off, bro, because I'm like, they ain't gonna get it the way we got it, bro. I think we're the last of the Mohicans, because we're really one of the last groups. Like you probably went. What year did you go in?
2014.
2014. I went in 2015, and dude, the shark attack was that shit was intimidating as fuck. They came in our bus and it's 50 deep. And they said, you got
Oh yeah.
37 seconds to get the hell off my bus. 10, 9, man. And you front loading. You got another
You got
bag
the
on your
whole
back.
bags, yes. Yeah,
Trying to
man.
run. And then five mother drill sergeants with the knife hand. Hey you, hey you.
First guy falling off, fucking gets smoked. Like, what is going on? He just fell out. He can't carry all that, you know. I mean, hey, man, people definitely don't like people that never really joined the army or so. I don't know about now because I heard a lot of stuff now, and they have like safe rooms now. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you could like cry in in the corner nowadays. The army definitely got
What?
softer, man, but.
Yeah,
Us,
yeah.
when we went, man, there was no soft spot for us. You know what I'm saying? It was like go, 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 like getting cussed out left to right, spit in your face. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, in the army nowadays, man, the drill sergeants can't be doing that. My brother is still in the army. He's a year older than me. Um, he's a E7 now, and he was gonna take drill sergeant job till they he looked at their new rules and is like, what the hell is this? I was like, what do you mean I can't yell that much? You know what I'm saying? It's like
Right. That's
it
wild,
is
bro.
crazy, but when we went, it was definitely wild, man. It was
Yeah.
like the fact that we had a line to go buy time to eat, you know what I'm saying, and then still get smoked right after we eat, and our body
Yeah.
want to throw up, you know.
Dude, do you know how they did us at the defect was 10 minutes. You know, you had to stand up and wait till the last soldier called and last soldier. And then this is the first time we go to the defect. Everybody's talking and shooting the shit, and it's like a probably about maybe I wouldn't give it maybe 45 seconds in, and I was in Fort Jackson then. Hey, I have a company. You're done. Get up. Oh
Yeah,
shit, we just sat down. Talking too fucking much, Bobby.
man. Swear, man, it was like the time that we had, man. It was, ridiculous on ways, man. We definitely like it was rush, like everything was rushed. To this day, man, people shocked. It's like, damn, you're done eating. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm just so used to it that it's like I can smash a whole box of pizza in fucking 5 minutes, like
Good night.
with nothing.
Hey man, hey, that was like me when I first got out too. Like I've kind of condensed mine now. I could eat half of a like a little frozen box of pizza, whether it be like Jack's or Home Run Ends here in Chicago. Um, I'll bust down a half of a Home Run End and be completely
Right.
fine. Where my mom is like, you should only eat like one slice at a time, and I'm like, Mom, I'm 30 years old. I can eat half of a pizza. I used to eat a full box of that at 15, 16 years old. My father would be like, only save me one slice, son. I know you eat it all, but don't at least leave me one slice. I was like, okay, okay, I got you next time. Motherfucker, I'll ball for it. You gonna pay for it next time. So, so it's like that, you know. The army definitely can. You can definitely eat if when you get the chance to eat, eat. Don't bullshit when you do, you know.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
But definitely my first sergeant in basic was the only first sergeant in the battalion to have all four tabs, right? So we were around infantry motherfuckers, all of them crazy as shit. They showed us a documentary in the classroom. Uh, Sometimes we would be in our classroom and learn about squad movements, tactical forces, things in that nature, instead of having to go outside. um, we will watch it on film or on YouTube or and in the middle of it we'll watch Key and Peele. Just like
Oh my
for
God,
slap
keep
ass. Slap ass. So that was the whole thing when we were in basic training. Slap ass. We would do the actual skit, but it was just just say the shit because we're like, this is what we'll remember. But in the midst of it, they show us a documentary of them in Afghanistan on the mountains talking about the Taliban, and it was like, oh, we just heard some rounds. That means they're getting close, and they're still talking. I was like, why the hell did y'all not get to cover? Why should I?
Yeah.
Those bullets weren't going to hit us. I was like, you motherfuckers are crazy. You mean to tell me you can still conduct an interview after you just heard rounds go past you, no more than maybe 10 feet away from you? I would have got the hell out of there.
Shit, you
Nah,
can't. Man, you remember when that we had to go through the long crawl, man, and when they were shooting
oh,
live rounds above us.
Nick at Night. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, night infiltration course. That shit sucked. And me, I'm in Jackson. You know when they put that flare up, you're supposed to get down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was a mortar pit on my right, about maybe 3 or 4 feet away from me, and that bitch went off. Pow! Fucking sand and dirt and whatever else the shit was started popping down on me. I'm looking at the mortar pit, smoking. My eyes got big as shit. And when they tell you all clear, then you move again. Shit. I'm on the second wave of 20, bro. Tell me how I'm the seventh guy back. And I'm on the second wave. So the seventh overall person to get back, I was gone. The motherfucker say, "Hey Connor, get the fuck on. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone." I'm literally low crawling over people. That's how scared
Hey man, yeah, we had to do what we had to do.
I had to
Like,
get over, man. I had to
I
get
didn't
over.
want to talk to nobody. Like while I was crawling, I was like, people wasn't intense. But man, it was a lot, dude. It was so much going on that it's like, man, I sometimes like feeling bad in person, like trying to help him out. It's kind of just like, oh man, should I? You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Right.
kind of like, man, I gotta make it. Because if I go back to him, I might not make it.
Yeah. But you know me, man. They told me I won't go make it. I had a 116 on our first PT test. So
Man, don't
I
feel bad. I did the same thing, man. I failed.
failed. That don't matter what the score was. When they say you failed, that was at first when you're there, it's like, oh no, I don't want to fail, I don't wanna fail.
Yeah.
And everybody looked at me and it was like they telling our like we're in formation. They're like, you guys can tell us your scores and tell me your score, tell us your score, tell us your score. And they get to me, I tell them 116. Everybody bust out laughing their ass off. Oh, he ain't gonna make it out. He ain't gonna make it out. So I'm hearing this shit in real time, like, oh, he's not gonna make it. When I got out of basic, I had a 199. You're supposed to get a 150 in basic, 50 on the push-ups, 50 on sit-ups, 50 on the 2 mile. And now they completely, like, right after I got out, they completely changed the whole PT test. That shit, if I had did what they are doing now, um, I wouldn't have definitely not passed. I definitely would have not graduated. I would have recycled or basically went to for a couch. So,
I thought it got lower now nowadays.
didn't they add like a plank and then a
No,
med
no,
pull?
that's no, not the actual PT test of graduation. That's for um like an aftermath thing. Like it's a I don't because my brother is like I say still in the army, and he told me that he's not that's just I don't know what it's called. It's a different physical for it, but it's not toward like the actual test of testing, like where we have to pass.
That's like cool down or something like that. Kind of like a cool down process, or is this
Yeah.
okay?
Like
Yeah,
it's not it's like I said, it's a little bit they dropped the numbers though for like push ups and sit ups. The run's still the same, but push up and sit ups is like it's like about like I think like five push ups less and five sit ups less. That's it. And then my brother my step brother's son that he's married with. I mean he both their kids, her kids.
Mm.
join the army, and they was telling me about that. One is already in one just finished AIT. One's already in Hawaii at duty station.
Ah, Schofield, whole time. Man, I always wanted to go to Hawaii too. And
Yeah, man, but I could never get the option.
nah, man, 'cause I did that in AIT. They tell us like you pick your duty station, and my Oconus ones they gave us two options for Oconus. So I chose Germany and Hawaii. Then I
Didn't get none
chose
of it.
stateside. No, you never and when they tell you you get to choose, you never go where you don't choose. You know, you always go to where they tell you to go. So it don't make no
Right.
difference. I was glad to go
No,
to
I don't
both.
even know why they make us choose, man. Because I didn't choose fucking El Paso. That's for sure.
That's true. I was trying to avoid El Paso. I've been hearing the stories with my mom because you know my mom was stationed there. Back in the late the 79 to 81, she was there. So like for me, I didn't want to go, but she told me, and I think I've told you guys about it years ago, of my mom meeting General Bradley in Beaumont.
And see, I never, I don't know, man. I never heard of El Paso in my entire life. You know,
Never
when
heard
I
about
was in AIT and they was like, "Oh, this is where you go," and I was like, "Finally," I was like, "Where the hell is that?" It's like it's in Texas. I mean, it felt good, like it was like Texas, but it
it.
was
Yeah.
like, huh. But all I could think is Fort Hood because that's very
Mm,
popular. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean, Fort Pitt's supposed to be popular, but I just never heard of it. It was like a shocking to me. Fort Benning, Fort Campbell, you know what I'm saying? I heard all these bases, you know what I'm saying? But I never just like picture myself being in freaking El Paso. I mean, the fact that we get to El Paso in the fucking Welcome Center and people there will be like, "Welcome to El Paso." Like, what do you mean, welcome to El Paso? It's like that's what we
Because
call it.
it's
Like, what the
hot.
hell is that? I was like, you will find out soon. Like,
It's hot as
find
hell.
out soon. I don't want to find out. You know what I
I don't want to find out as well. It was, I tell people all the time, tell the civvies out here, man. I'll be telling them it's 90, 90, 90, 89, 90, 90.
mean?
It's hot as
90,
a
100 at
bitch.
one point.
Yeah,
The
if it, I
fucking the
mean,
sand dust fucking uh don't even forget our freaking field training, Connor. That was some crazy shit we got going
yeah,
on. They got freaking
we.
privates sweeping the fucking full on dirt for no damn reason.
Yeah, man, I remember that. And even the roaches was hiding.
Yeah, for real.
That was the first time I ever seen outside roaches in my life. When I always see them indoors. I never seen them outside. It was in
Real.
El Paso
Just chilling with us. Like, let me get
type
a buy
shit.
your chow. I was like, damn, man.
Oh man, I remember that shit. And you know who was the one that signed me out when I left? Was
Who?
Zara Siegel. He was doing
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he was doing S1 staff duty that night. And no, he was S3 or S4 staff duty. But he was there and he signed me out. He was like, you know, I ain't gonna have you wait till the morning. It's 12 o'clock. Might as well, fuck it. You going home, man? It was like, yeah. What time you leave? Like 8 o'clock. Hey, man, thank you for your service. You really bust ass when you needed to, and we're proud of you. And I was just like, to get that from him was pretty cool, cause you know how it was, bro. The mechanics and the fuelers and damn near everybody that worked in the armor end didn't really look at us like we did anything. It's only when we went to the defect in the field that's when they was
Right.
looking at us like, okay, we was
They want
shit.
to kiss our ass. Like, man, let me get another piece of chicken. Like, bro, like,
Yeah, right.
man, you don't fuck with me, man.
Right. One time, I think I remember one dude in our battalion came to the defect, talk shit about us, right? He was like, "Oh, cooks don't do shit. Y'all don't never do anything. Blah blah blah." I was like, and this is when I first got to the defect, so it was probably like maybe 2 or 3 weeks after I got in the defect, and I'm like, "Bro, wait till we go to the field. You won't be saying that when we get to the field because I already had an idea of the FTX and the AIT field problem too. So
Right.
I had a feel before the actual field problem that it was gonna be some shit. So I'm like, wait till we go to the field. You gonna find out then. Don't be crying then. Tell me, bro, if we did not see that motherfucker walk in the CK talking about God bless you. I was like, yeah, yeah, whatever, man. Take this shit, man. He was happy as hell.
No,
Yeah. Oh man.
they definitely took us for granted.
Yeah, that's all it was. That's all they had out there. So it's either that or the MREs. Get something hot. Yeah. People don't believe me when I tell them about the powdered eggs. We used to have to you had to take the top off and shit. Take that protective seal out and put the water in there
Yeah.
and shit. Shake it. I was like, I'd never seen this shit before in my life. Powdered eggs and that big ass hole in the center.
So people all the time was like, "Look, man." I was like, "I don't know about you, but I ate dried eggs before." It's like, "What the fuck is dry eggs?" Like, fucking dry, man. You cook that shit, still dry.
True. And it was hard as a rock. You had to use the
Yeah,
whisk to break that bitch.
bro.
You had to use two of them. And all our whisks would break. We had to get back orders on whisk because every time we go to the field, bro, we would try to mash them bitches to make them look like scrambled eggs, and the whisk would always break. They would either bend or they would stretch out. I'm like, man, these eggs suck.
People get excited on the steak days, like, man, I don't know, maybe like steak is like, you know how we was like rigging our steaks that we were gonna eat, so we marinate that motherfucker for
I
for
remember that.
hours before we eat our shit because they don't realize like them field steaks wasn't really the best steaks, bro. Like you out here now, like you eat steaks, you're like, damn, this is a good steak. When we was in the field, man, our steak was fucking hard and chewy, bro. Like that shit
Whole
was
time
fucking terrible.
it was. It was good for when it was out there. I liked the marinade. I remember we used to the everything sauce on there, right? So we would either squeeze it in a bowl and then just flip it around and then cook ours, and then the rest of them just got the steaks the way they came in, and they had
Yeah,
to
that's
use the
the
everything
thing, bro.
sauce.
It's like you, like
Yeah,
you eat the fucking everything sauce on the side. You know, you
yeah,
dip that shit. That's about it. That's all they get. But
that's all they
yeah,
get.
we probably I marinate my shit all the time, bro.
Yeah,
And I was there, I was fucking marinating all that shit.
me too. I saw you doing it. I was like, yo, I'm gonna try that shit, and it hit so much better. I mean, it takes your mind off of it being so tough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was, man. I mean, it's got. I mean, it's soft in it. It was pretty decent at the time, you know.
yeah.
With that, other than that, I mean. I think like the only, I mean, MRE shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking you get what you get. But like out there on the what do we call the pros what did we call that? Like the our it's a pack what we
Mm.
feed. You know, it comes with 50 meals like per box or some shit. What do we call it? That wasn't an MRE. It was more of a.
It's like sea
I mean,
rations, what my mom used to
yeah,
call
T-Rash, yeah,
them.
it's something like that, yeah. So, like those is like, pretty good. And I remember freaking, it was like, oh, there's 50 M&Ms in there. Not everybody's gonna eat that shit. I'll take like 20.
Yeah.
I'll be munching on M&Ms.
Yeah. With the MREs and basic training, we were hustlers, man. We would trade off our snacks and
But listen,
drinks.
man, that's one thing I learned when I went to basic. I went in there like I came in the army broke as hell, bro. A young fellow broke as hell, $0, bro. You know what I'm saying? I came out just in basic, not with my paycheck. Came out of basic with $900 cash,
Yeah.
and that's like I was so good at sneaking, bro. Like I was selling like granola bars for $5 in the barracks. I never got caught, bro. I did not get caught. Like people get caught all the time when they search our barracks all
Yeah.
the time. I don't know what the fuck. I done forgot how the fuck I pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? I was selling wherever I can grasp, dude. Like a fucking thing, you know.
Yeah,
Like that
man.
was one thing, bro. Like I was freaking because I was like, man, and on top of that, I want to sneak food because I'm still hungry. I don't want to go to bed hungry. You know how
Right. I
hungry you
feel
get
you.
because all the fucking physical shit you done. You stay hungry in basic, bro. I don't think I had a freaking, I trying to eat as fast as you can, but fuck, man, I'll be eating two. I can get down to about two plates, but I'm be ready for the third plate. But I don't got time for that.
I hear
I'm
you.
already kicked out. I'm already walking out. Like fuck.
Yeah, man. I got to get some food, man. That's how I was too. Especially me. I needed to eat. I damn near
Right?
barely made weight when I came into basics. So, any chance I could eat at the defect, I took it. Man, I
I
had,
fucking took that shit,
oh
bro.
man, telling you, bro. I had one time I ate pancakes, eggs, sausage, and bacon with um, butter toast, a little baby cinnamon toast crunch, and a lemon lime. Ate that shit in like 8 minutes. I saw another soldier in our, I think she was like in fourth. I was in second platoon. She was in fourth. I was like, I had to be quiet. I was like, and her name was Obrick. Obrick, uh, yeah, you gonna eat that biscuit? No, can I have it? Yeah, let me get that real quick. They ate the biscuit, and when they yelled time, I had just finished that bitch. I was like, damn, I ain't never ate like that before in my life. I was like,
Yeah, I'm
basic
telling
training
you
will
what.
make you eat when you get the chance to
Yeah, yeah,
eat.
it did, man. Because I mean, you already know. After that, we're fucking doing some crazy shit that you're gonna burn all that like nothing.
Yeah,
You know,
you
I'm
gonna burn
always
that when you
ready for
walk out.
time.
You gonna burn it when
Yeah.
you walk out the defect. We had to do push-ups and pull-ups. They had a pull-up bar, and we had to get in the line and do 20 pull-ups and 20 push-ups.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Uh,
That's how it was, man. I'm fucking like now as long as it wasn't sit ups, but we was doing sit ups now and then, and that shit fucking hurts because you're full, you got money out there in belly, and you're fucking. So it's
Damn,
like God damn. And then I hate when there's like always that one person that just can freaking hold their laugh or some of little things, and we all, every, of course it's basic. One person fuck up, it's everybody's
everybody
fuck up.
fuck up. Yep.
It seems like we get smoked. Like you fucking ridiculous. Dude, our barracks was probably the craziest, man. I'd never, we created so much fun stuff with tape and fucking, and
Yeah.
anything we could find. Like we on our, our hangers was those little cheapo,
Yeah.
freaking.
Wire things.
And you are thing like we made basketball goals out of that. We made, all kinds
I've
of
been
stuff,
doing that
man.
shit
And the
forever, so I
craziest
did.
thing I ever done was on a Sunday when we were supposed to be fucking cleaning. I fell asleep, bro, and I'm top bunk, dude. And I mean, I should have seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get woken up, fucking thankful. It was like supposed to just be like a laundry time, where we get to do laundry inside. I'm a dumbass over here sleeping and shit. And I didn't even hurt Eddie's or nothing. I guess I was in deep fucking coma, bro. And all I hear is a voice was like, I was like, you having a great nap? I was like, you in it? And I was like, yeah, man, this is filthy. He was like, no, got the fuck. Oh, no, I never did a fucking flip fall straight to a push-up position on the top bunk and already busted that push-up. But I never seen myself ever even doing shit like that. I was like, holy shit. And I was like,
Yo, that is
that's some
wild.
athlete shit. I was like, I just did some athlete shit. Like, I had to fuck. Like, I didn't use no ladder. I didn't walk down like slowly from the top bunk, dude. I just went all the way to the ground and went straight
Oh
to position and just
man.
fucking and just start. It was like, oh, so I was getting fucking smoked, bro. Just for that, I got a fucking fire fucking guard that night. I was like,
Oh
motherfucker, dude.
damn.
I hate it, dude.
Fire guard
You
suck.
was that good. Fire
I
guard
feel
did
you.
suck. Because there's always maybe one or two dumbass that fall asleep on it and everybody getting smoked at fucking 3 in the fucking morning because
Oh,
they couldn't keep up.
I remember that too. I remember that too. That happened to one of our guys, and I was supposed to relieve him, and I went to relieve him, and he still was asleep, and the drill sergeant walks in like dead ass just looks at the both of us, and I'm trying to wake him up. He cuts the lights on immediately. Hey, everybody, get the fuck up! Do push-ups. Fuck! It's like 2:30 in the morning. Almost now. It was 2 in the morning. Everybody had to get up and do push-ups.
For real.
And then we
I
had to get
hated
up at
that.
5:30.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, your schedule didn't change. I don't even know how the drill sergeants doing it, bro. Because they was keeping. Man, because you think about it, them drill sergeants was some tough motherfuckers then. Nowadays, apparently they do switch off. I was like, there was no switch off. You get the same drill sergeant. They wake up within you. They check on you in the middle of the night. I was like, these motherfuckers sleeps. We had one drill sergeant. That motherfucker smell like liquor now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, damn, this motherfucker went drinking last night. I was like, how can you even do it, bro? Knowing that
Yeah, that
we
was my drill sergeant. That was my drill
like
sergeant. He'll come to
you
PT
do,
hungover.
yeah, and still outrun the fuck out of us. You know
Whole
what I'm saying?
time
And
he
like we're like,
did. Yeah.
like who the fuck are you human? Like what the hell is going on? Like how can you do this?
Believe it myself, bro. My drill sergeant would come in, and when they would come out, the our company had to, we were Alpha Gators, Alpha 161. So our drill sergeants would come out. We'll say, "Eddies, carry on, privates." Gators, yeah, Gators. Here's come Drill Sergeant Mosley just comes out, and I'm telling the civvies they don't understand it. It was funny as shit. He walks out, Eddies, shut the fuck up. Gators. What did I say? Shut the fuck up, Jill Sawyer. Do it now. Well, fucking hurts. And he would
Bro.
still bust out in the AGRs when we were about I would say half a mile back to the company. And he's like, hey, I'm gonna bust out. And me and him is running together. So he's like, I'm gonna bust out in the sprint. When I count off, Connor, you better be with me. I was like, Hua, Jill Sergeant Hua. And I'm 3-4 inches taller than he is. So I'm thinking, okay, I can keep up with him. One, when he hit one and he was gone, bro. He was like, oh, it was like a Prius going down the fucking street. That's how fast he was going.
Yeah, there was no joke, man. It was definitely real. I mean, I seen the impossible, like there was. You remember the battle buddy carry when we had to carry,
Yeah.
like, carry each other like from across fucking. I don't even know how far that might have us, and you guys just got carried, and you just got experience like someone's shot, and you're supposed to experience to, you got able to carry him to safety. Well, we had this dude. We call him Louis the Giant, bro. He's an African guy. This motherfucker was 7'1", bro.
God
Like
damn.
fucking 368 pounds of pure muscle. Like he wasn't in, but motherfucker was just big and strong, bro. And we call him Louis the Giant. And nobody wanted to partner up with him. And we got this drill sergeant. His name is Joe Sergeant Martinez, and he's a fucking ranger. You know what I'm saying? He's a dude, and he was like, this motherfucker's probably like, I don't know, 170 pounds. He's shorter than me, bro. Shorter than me.
Really?
I'm not. You're taller than me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's fucking shorter than me, but he looks like veins out. Like you see how ripped that motherfucker
Like
is. You know
Sarin
what I'm
Perez.
yeah, like Sean Press type, bro. And
Yeah.
I'm seeing fucking he and he's like, "So that's just excuses." It's like, yo, no one want to freaking carry him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, everybody can carry him, and and after we get smoked, like, cause some person was like laughing. I forgot what the I think his name is Crushaw or something like that. He's like a
Mhm.
from like Slovenia or something, dude, and
Mhm.
he go and he freaking we get smoke and then he's like, you're laughing, but I'll tell you the possible. And he carries this dude, bro, and just shows us, and it was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And and then that's
What?
another part of me that got motivated also, because I was like, holy fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? But I know way I could do it. I already had my partner, but I mean, he still got partners, someone bigger then, but still, like at that first, ain't nobody wanted to carry him. I mean, you had to like kind of match up your weight, you know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker was just the way because the way you got to carry him, he's so tall. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, we were carrying fucking tall as shit, bro. his
Most
arm and leg span
definitely
is
one.
ridiculous. It's like, yeah, he was a massive dude, bro. And we call him,
Yeah.
like I said, we call him Louis the Giant, bro. Um, remember our Louis
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, in
Louis,
a defense.
in
You know what I'm
defense.
saying? Like, yeah, but like he's
He's bigger than
probably
him.
just a little bit bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? He was bigger than him, bro. Like, and I was like, holy shit, bro. Imagine Sergeant Press carrying fucking him, bro. I mean, them drill
I
sergeants
think he
were no
could.
joke.
I think
He
Sarah
probably,
Perez could. He looked like a
yeah,
damn
I'm
bodybuilder.
proud of him, man. You know, he made it to Master Sergeant.
Yeah, whole time, Master Sergeant Perez, whole time. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember when I saw on Facebook that he got promoted, and I was like, okay, that's what's up. You know, Sergeant Jeff is Mass Sergeant now,
Oh, really?
whole
That's
time.
great.
I've seen him
Yeah.
on there
I
too.
still, I still, like I said, I'm on, like I got certain people on Facebook. I mean, I just don't talk to them, like certain ones,
Right.
you know. And Sergeant Whedon's out, and I got him on Facebook also.
Me too. Me too.
But
I got um, I got Francesca and April on Facebook. I think on Snapchat as well. So I talk
yeah,
to them
same.
every now and there, every now and then. I what I would love to do is do a reunion show with all of them, Corche as well, all of them with us here because definitely that would be funny as shit, especially me talking about Uncle Debo. Corche,
Yeah.
because people be like, I'll tell her like I tell people like I knew his niece. Like when they would bring up James Harrison, I'm like, we knew his niece. Like she's just as mean as he was. If
Yeah.
not meaner, she didn't take shit
Yeah,
from
you're
nobody.
right. She is no, no, she did not, bro.
Not take no
You
shit from
love that
nobody.
shit.
So, like I said, she was like a big sister to me, cause like I try to talk to her, and I'm 19, so I'm thinking I'll have a chance, cause she in our age group. She's like 2 years older than me, and I'll go up, and she tells me, Connor, I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you don't make the same amount of money as me, or more, or the same rank as me or above me, we can't talk. I said, thank you very much. Have a good day.
It was about money, man. I mean, it's
It
ridiculous,
wasn't
man.
about, but it wasn't about the money to me though. It was the symbolism of it. It was,
Yeah, I'm talking about her. You know what I'm saying? She was like a freaking fanatic for it, like stuff. I mean, till now, I saw her like most of her posts. I think she got it with an older dude.
hey man, I was happy for her too. I was like, hey, you better treat her right, goddammit, because we'll go over there, we'll jump that fucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you better not fuck up. But like I said, man, to me, how I looked at it at the time was, if you're in a standard, you want someone to be at that standard with you, or at least above you to motivate you. And as far as in a women's perspective, I didn't have
Yeah.
that. I didn't have
I
that.
didn't
So
have
I
that. I
knew
took
where I,
everybody in at the time, man. It was kind of crazy, you know. I learned for it, man. I
hey
just
man,
got out of a relationship like a couple years ago. With this young one. She was like about 5 years old, younger, maybe six. Yeah, I think she was like 6 years younger, man. I was like, man, I could do it, man.
you
Like
couldn't do it.
she was way too motivated for someone that is not doing anything about it. It didn't make no sense. 'Cause where I'm from here in America, man, it's like it's a small town, bro. And I don't know why I moved back because I was living in Texas, then I moved back over there close to my mom because my mom, my stepdad, considers my dad. He passed away in cancer, like I think like 5 years ago, and I moved back and to like help her care and stuff. And I mean, I was like freaking off of there, man. It's like it was crazy, it's like I said, met this girl, man. She's fucking she, I had a I'm all over there. I had an all right job, it was like getting place, but I know my time since I don't have my son. Remember I have a son and
Hmm.
about myself, so I always be like, oh, I'm gonna find a roommate. It'll be a lot easier because things are high nowadays, man. Bills are
Yeah,
fucking ridiculous. Like that they did not raise the freaking pay of nothing. No, and we didn't have to worry about that in the army because we have the barracks, we have the DFAC, we got all this
yeah,
free, and then now you got to pay for all that. It's like wow, like this fucking is a lot, you know?
I just now started making the same, or actually above the money I was making as a specialist 8 years ago, 9 years
Yeah.
ago now. I'm just now making it in 2 weeks higher than what we were getting and what I was getting as a specialist in 2017. In 2026 is fucking wild, and it's only $200 difference, bro. It's so wild, G. I was getting
Yeah,
nine
and
hundred
but
dollars every two
but
weeks.
that's the thing. That's not even technically comparing still. You know, it's in our civilian world, man. It's still like it catch up, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's just enough to make it through and stuff. But I'm like here, I'm with like pretty much we're close with. I live with her, and she got a 4 bedroom house. You know, but she's like freaking 12 years older than me. She got a son. I
Mm.
call him my nephew and stuff, and because like we're very close. My brother's best friend with her brother stuff, and my older brother, and like I just like when I moved back here last year, and I'm just making enough, man. I'll probably make like $1,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? I get paid weekly, but which is comfortable because I live with her. But like I couldn't imagine just staying by myself,
Yeah.
like have my own and stuff. But then I have to realize, like, man, there's no point of me having my own at this moment unless I'm buying a house and it's my actual house. Man, it's so hard to freaking buy a house, man.
I hear you. I've been trying to do that too because when I got out, how I had it set up was I wanted my mom to come back to Chicago because I just did not want to go to Springfield. Dude, like it's so racist. There's no job opportunities. It's nothing there.
Right.
And
That's
I
how it
didn't want my
was
mom
where
there.
my mom is. It's a fucking small town full of like I said, it's the opportunities, man. I came to Texas. I have experience of being management and all that, and no one would even hire me or look at my way, you know. And it was like, wow, this is ridiculous. So I can't even get, and I got the full on experience, and I got all the stuff I need. And what I'm saying, I could be a perfect candidate for this, but they're not freaking hiring me, man. And they didn't even call me. They didn't even anything, man. They didn't even acknowledge me at
Right.
all. And it was like it's like that. If you don't get recommended over there, you don't get. You're not gonna get the opportunity.
Because it took me a minute too. 16 months without a job. The first 16 months I was back here. I got home January 5th, 2018. I didn't get a job till April 2019. And
Yeah, that's crazy.
dude, I ended up getting an apartment after that. A little spot with my mom's old landlord. That shit was dilapidated as fuck. Down in the basement where the drainage pipe, it goes down through there, and there's a big ass hole, a slab where concrete is supposed to be, so it's exposed. And then when the water gets full and busts, it floods in the basement where my house is. So now I have to pretty much stay elevated. Thank God my bed was elevated. Well, I was been fucked, dude. It was so much going on. I had a girlfriend that was at the
And
job that I did get. I met my ex, and over time, I ended up getting another job through her. That we ended up working together, and then we started dating. And while I'm in that apartment, I'm not making enough money at this job that she has. So I get to another job. Now they're moving out of town. I can't get there without a car. She works at that job, but then gets fired the same week. The same week, bro, because in a call center, you can't leave your desk for more than 5 minutes without any type of like, you have to send a message or you have to put in like an exception to say, hey, this is why I was gone this amount of time. And she couldn't account for it. So they fired her that week. And then, I recommended her and my brother recommended me to get the job. So it's like I felt so bad about the situation. I was trying to get away from that motherfucker, but then ended up the dude, my old landlord, tells me he can't keep me because I couldn't make up for the rent, and I had a 2-year lease. I couldn't make
yeah,
up for the rent, so I ended up having to live with her, pay her mom $400. I didn't last there more than 3 months. We ended up breaking up. I left and moved to my sister's house, stayed there for 18 months, ended up going to another sister's house, my oldest sister, and stayed there for 10 months. My dad died 2 months after I got to that house. A month after I got to that house, my father died. So I have to bury my father, go back to school. I went back to school. So I graduated while I was living with my second sister, and then went back and was in the middle of my other courses with my other sister, my oldest sister. We had a big ass falling out. And I was like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired, being living with
Yeah.
other people and dealing with their shit, and I'm trying to get my shit taken care of. You feel? I was gone. And if I went to this place when I got back home, I think I would have been way better off than I am right now. I went to this place called Featherfist. They help with veterans, and they even had civilians there too, get placed in a program where, if depending on how much you would get paid a week or a month or yearly, they will either pay half of your rent for 2 years or your full rent for that same amount of time. And they put me
Okay.
on a
Yeah.
process where it was the first 5 months my rent was rent free. They paid in full, and my
That's
rent
good.
is like $1,200. So I was like, damn, this takes a lot off of me. I can save money, I can invest, and then I want to buy land and have a house built. I don't want to have a house that's already built and then they have their own sets of property taxes from there. I want to see how it would work with the VA, but it's going to be a minute.
Yeah, same man, same. I'm going through finally going through VA too, man. I'm trying to see what the VA loan, provide, how far it goes. I also do want to get a land too, man, and kind of like if I do get a place down here, it's kind of gonna be like off, like not into the city, but like a little to the side. You know, what I'm saying I wouldn't mind driving 30 minutes. That's the thing. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I always drive, I always got a vehicle and stuff. So it's kind of a little bit, to it, man. Because I mean, nowadays it's hard to like get around and trying to get a job and stuff. But we do have like I had to go through an agent where they hire you on like a temp first, and then you get hired in if the company likes you. That's why I had to go through and get a job and stuff. And I just got hired in recently, really,
yeah,
with
yeah.
this job.
Congratulations, man.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah, just it's kind of it, man. I mean, like I went back home where I'm like from, and I fell apart. Like I was doing good, then I fell apart. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just like I said, I got with a woman, man. I'm kind of chill out. I'm trying to chill out on that a little bit,
Me
because
too.
it's like it's like because I take it as a responsible, So like I don't want to see like us growing up as a man. It's kind of like we don't want people to see that we're breaking down. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't really talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, but we don't really talk about
Yeah.
problems and stuff because that's just how we are. I mean, that's just instinct for every man out there. But I mean, fuck, man. Nowadays, what's scary about dating nowadays, man, is what's up with all this chick with OnlyFans, man. That's
Hey,
the
man. Hey, I don't knock it. I'm just saying, that's why I say the dating pool is tainted, man. You can't really find that type of the woman that you could say like, oh, I want to marry, I want to invest on, I want to put on, because they have their own investments. Let them do their own thing. So you know what I mean.
yeah.
I just know like, and I was talking to this girl that I was talking to. She was into, adult content creations and stuff like that. Just like me and her hung out. We went to a bar and shit like that, and we was going out. And she was telling me at some point I want to be done with it because I don't want to like put myself through this and the ridicule online and all this other stuff. And I just think
Right.
about it, like, is that a point where can you think about that before you do? I mean, that's just that's the only thing I'm kind of looking at it like, do you feel like are you gonna regret it later? But I don't judge, whatever they gonna do, that's cool. It's just me personally, I wouldn't date somebody that's
Right,
on
same,
only
man. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like I don't
enjoy
judge
it.
it. Like you gotta do what you gotta do, like hustle and make it out in this freaking suicide society of economy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay your bills somehow, and I
Yeah.
don't judge it. But I just like I said, I just don't see myself being with. And I meet a lot of them, man. It's like, yeah, and it's like, oh, everything going cool. It's like, oh, by the way, I got OnlyFans. Like, oh man.
I block
Like,
immediately right
oh,
then,
man,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? It ends to me like it's like that's a red flag to me. It's just because I'm very like like which is like old school ways. So like, man, I'm gonna freaking girl like able to like keep herself. Like I don't even want my like I'm okay already with certain clothing, but I don't want you like out here looking like a fucking.
like anybody just want like snatch you up or something. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
hear
I
that.
don't know what it is, man. It just that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I prefer. So like I got a homie. He's a truck driver. He just telling me, he's like,
Mhm.
bro, have you ever heard of being a passport bros? I was like, what does that mean? So he's like, man, just fucking go travel, bro. Like, I was like, got my passport renewed and shit. Like, I'm ready, like, go back home, man. It's kind of just maybe like I'll meet somebody over there. You know, I'm actually talking to like a couple chicks where I'm from. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They're a bit more to on it, so
Okay.
we'll see how it goes. I'm not trying. I'm trying to go home this year. I'm just waiting on my vacation to be approved on my job. You know, because we only get so much time. So I'm trying to go to over there, trying to see what home because I haven't been back for like fucking I don't know, man, like almost 10 years. I went back home like when I kind of just got out of the army a little bit after. That was it.
Yeah, that's a long time, man. Especially, with the way the world's going right now. Hopefully you can get back over there, shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's everything's still good. Like people still coming back and forth. Like my brother, he works at the airport, so like our whole family can like get like a good discount
Oh,
on
okay. You straight then. You straight.
yeah
I was
for
gonna
like
say
certain people
TSA
stuff.
was on bullshit, and now they shut down the Homeland Security and everything, so TSA is not getting paid, and now they're putting ICE agents in the airport. I'm just like, bro, they was fucking up in the streets. Why y'all gonna put them in the airports? It just blows me. This is going to be the last topic, and I have to get your opinion on it because on No Cipher, on my main podcast with my co-hosts Alyssa and Travis, we have differing views on the ICE situation with them and illegal immigrants, or just in general with the generalization of other groups of nationalities based on immigration statuses. What do you feel, being you come from the Philippines, you came to America, I'm sure you're naturalized as a citizen now. How do you feel about the tactics out here with ICE?
Well, I think it's a bit it's I think it's a bit ridiculous, man. Because I mean the tactics now it's like certain ones are not getting a chances while they're going through court because they was arresting people to court trying to get life. I understand like okay keep the border for like for a reason of like there's criminals out there, there's like bad people in different countries, yes, like I understand that, but people that's changing if we do a proper because before we came here they did a proper background for us and I think since a certain like at a certain point a lot of it kind of stopped or they're just letting people in and that's what we messed up on, but I think they need to give I think people deserve a chance, the ones that had no record, but just try to make it think they should have more chance of like, oh, well, can I process it now? I'm doing good. I'm just working. I'm just being a civilian of just, like making it to, I think that's what it should be. That's my opinion to it. They should give more people chances, but just do a proper background to it, because there's a lot of, uh, you can't stop evil going around, but you can prevent certain things. But that's the
Yeah.
thing that we fell off on is like, but I think they're going a little bit too much now, how they're doing it because it's even the people that is innocent, like they haven't had no records, didn't bother nobody, didn't what I'm saying? I think they
Right.
need to give them a chance instead of just going and just, oh, I'm gonna deport you, you know? I think there
Or
should be a
detain
process
you,
where
hold you.
yeah, where there should be a process to like, okay, we're gonna help you instead of help, like still as a human rights is they just like, no, I don't want to hear your opinion, and let's just go forward or just bringing you back. I think they ought to get a chance to me. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion.
You know what? And what a way to end this, because I definitely wanted to ask that. That was probably one of the major questions I had, because of the climate of what's going on. Man, I tell you, bro, I feel like this when I got back in 2017 from Kuwait. I thought the vibe of the country died. I couldn't believe how, like, at a time, like, you understood it, like the vibe of the country at the time when we left. it was good. It wasn't really like it didn't feel tumultuous or anything. It didn't feel like we were, fighting against one another. We were more cohesive and more
Right.
together. And when we got
Now they're
back,
trying to separate us, man.
yeah,
That's the thing. There's like it's a lot of separation going on nowadays, you know?
yeah,
It's like our whole media and our whole thing you just talking about, and if you really think about it, it's like, dude, all y'all trying to do is separate us, separate everybody, you know? It's like there's no one, we're all basic humans that we just look at. That's why some other countries, man, they're overpowered, like the people actually came together and overthrew their government. You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah,
Like,
hell yeah,
like I'm not saying we should do the same, but I mean, I'm kind of is saying, well, we should do the same thing,
yeah. And we would
but
have,
we're
and
not.
if for us, we veterans, we would have a right because of if anybody would understand what those young soldiers are going through, what the people in the protesters in Minnesota and elsewhere are going through, it would be us because we went through Trump's election. We went through all of the stigma back in, guys that we were in the company with that we thought were at least tolerable enough to be cool, and then they're sitting there aligning with this dude, this ignorant rhetoric and separatism. And I just was so angry about it because I'm like, I'm supposed to pretty much trust you with my life, you know what I mean? And you're still not
Right.
seeing that this person is going to be a problem for us and has now become even a bigger problem. It just blows me. It just blows me that how right the both of us were, because you were seeing it just as much as I was, if not more, just because of, you have a deeper view of what it is to be an American than any American, because you didn't have the freedoms that we were born to have. The inalienable rights. You don't get those overseas. There's some places where, you know, your life is under the command of whoever's in leadership, whoever's in power, whoever is running anything. So, yeah, definitely you see the things that we needed to change upon and grow on because you had experienced it where it was none of that. So you see it differently, and we need to see it like you. Definitely. If more people see things the way you see things, everything goes a lot better and a lot smoother. What a pleasure to have you here, man. It's been 10 years, and damn it, I need to see you sometime. If not this year, next year, I don't care. We gotta plan something out, bro. For real, for real.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man. Yeah, most definitely, man. We just, like I said, man.
Yes.
Just let me know, bro. I mean, you got you got my contact. You got my,
Whole
you know, what I'm
time.
saying, Facebook. I'm always on Facebook, man. That's all the way I link up with people in the Philippines too, because this is the only way, man. Because
Yeah.
anything free, shit, I'm with it.
I hear you, bro.
I'm in Texas
You're in
now, you know.
Texas?
Yeah,
Ah, okay. So,
I'm in
well,
Dallas with like I said, Broussard's here and certain people's here, man. I mean, there's few people that moved up here. Broussard was telling me, but I just like I was trying to tell him, I was like, man, I'm like I kept in contact with what I can, but like I did change Facebook at one point where I
yeah,
lost a lot of people. So, but
well,
yeah, y'all, you know what I mean, man. Like we'll plan
whole time.
something
I
eventually,
got to
man.
come back to Texas. That's what I've been saying the whole time. If not Oklahoma, because I've been through Oklahoma before, but I definitely would need to go back to Texas and especially Dallas is, and Dallas was fun. I'll say that. First time
Yeah,
I've ever been
man.
to Dallas. Dallas is fun. Um, but definitely, I gotta tell you this before we go. I really gotta tell you this. You remember Sorry
Start move.
Help Mechanic?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That fucker. I beat him in pool on our way back to Bliss. We was in Germany. The little terminal that we was at, they had the pool
The
tables and shit.
Frankfurt.
Yeah, Frankfurt. Yep,
Yeah,
Frankfurt.
yeah.
Man, bust his ass. He was beating me. Like, he had 2 balls left on the table. I had 6 balls left. I knocked in two. He made one. I missed. He made one. Then you get saved ball. He missed 8 ball. I said, you know you're in trouble, right, son? I said, Connor. You're not experienced. You're not like me. I'm like, okay, you talking big shit. I proceeded to knock every ball in the pocket and just was just
Nice.
going. in on him, and he's like, "How the fuck did he do that? How did you do that, Connor?" I say, "How long have you been playing pool?" Because he was bragging, talking about Iraq and Afghanistan, like 2008, 2009. I said, "Bro, I've been playing since I was three, 1999. My mom had a pool table in the house, in the projects. I don't think you'll ever see anybody have a pool table in the housing projects
No. I mean,
where
we big on pool, man.
my mom was beating the weed dealers, telling them, "You give me free weed. If I beat you, you got to give me the free weed. If not, I'll pay you what I owe you. But if I win, that shit, that's free. I win. Get the fuck out."
Right.
And so that's my energy when I was playing against Sergeant Help. I was like, I'm tired of this motherfucker. He always was on our ass. So I just was like, I got him for the defect, man. I got him for the 92 get downs, bro. So I had to tell you that story because I never told you because you were already gone by then when we were on our way back. So I definitely had to bring that story to you, and I figured you would get a
Sure,
kick
man.
out of it.
Definitely. I'm Filipino, man. We're like freaking the pool maniac and stuff. I got a homie who's actually trying to go to professional way. He's already That's all he's doing in life now. He's going to like competition and stuff, winning like $5,000, $10,000 there and there.
Damn.
But the famous pool player came from the Philippines, like number one champion, Batan Efren Reyes, right?
Wow, I never do that. That's crazy work. The number
He was
one pool player.
Yeah, look him up, bro. He's like a legend, like Manny Pacquiao.
Oh man, I'll definitely gotta check him out. He probably is on YouTube. I'll have to check out some
Yeah,
of them. I
he's old
definitely gotta
now,
check
but
out
he
the
was
clip.
like the way, man. But if you look at all like the pool tournaments all around the world, man, there's always a Filipino in there.
Hey, hardcore, I'll tell you that, man. Man, what a pleasure to have you on here, man. Juanito, it is a pleasure. Once again, as far as my army career, you're my brother, and I definitely wanted you on here if no one else from the military, just on the standpoint of how solid you was with me, and make sure that I didn't fall. So I really appreciate you because there's a lot of people that wouldn't take the time out to help me the way that you did. So I really do appreciate you of just being a protector of me during my time in Bliss and in Kuwait as well.
For sure, bro. Like I said, man, just hit me up. Have a good one. It's nice being in your podcast, bro. Like you said, you know where to get hold of me, man. And
No doubt.
eventually, we need to plan a link up on real life.
Yeah.
Getting keep your head up, work hard toward your goals, and I know you're gonna achieve it, brother.
Yes, sir. And the same to you, brother. I know you, man. You'll never let nothing get past you. So God bless you. Everybody, this is Phantom Sessions. Once again, Precise, Tobias, whatever you want to call me. We're Juanito. And you guys, when you see this episode, spam us up. Let us know if you like it. This is brotherhood right here. So y'all have a good night. Take care. See you later.